Now I want to ask you about a project, and this is kind of, I will admit, the reason that I wanted to reach out to you and interview you. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there is sort of this trend on YouTube mainly where people track down what they call lost media. And it's something that somebody remembers as a kid. I remember watching this show, but I don't know what this show is. And so people help them track down what it is. And I stumbled across this video where people were talking about, I believe it was like direct to VHS, a show called Eco, You, and Simon 2.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Yeah, I
can go anywhere?
Well, I can send you the link, but people were like, I remember, they were actually talking about a show that I guess the same company produced with a frog puppet, but they were saying
Eco and me, yeah.
Yeah, and they were saying, so this is why I was like, whenever I see something like this, I'm like, I wonder who the puppeteer is. And I watched through to the credits because somebody uploaded it, and then your name was at the end. So I was like, I wonder if I can track down this puppeteer. So I would love to talk to you if you remember anything about working on this show, because
I do. I sent you a picture of it. I sent you a picture of the one, me laying on the floor with a blanket over me and my hands straight up in the air with the Eco on my arm.
Okay. Yeah.
You probably didn't even recognize. You probably thought, this is a furry animal. That's Eco and me on the floor. Oh, it's all about eating your vegetables and broccoli trees. And we made the puppet, too.
Oh, wow. So you're Skyana made the puppet.
Yes. Brian Turner and I did. Brian Turner's passed away. God bless him. He's an amazing designer, and he helped me build all the things that I built. After Danny, Brian and I doubled up after Jedi, and we made some amazing pieces. But Eco. I thought that just went in the can, never went anywhere. And people actually saw that.
Well, I think some people saw it, and then now they're growing up and they're like, "Hey, I remember this show. What was this show?" And
it was cute. They were trying pretty hard. Simon. It's all about ecology, environment. Way, I guess, ahead of its time to some degree. Yeah. Green screen. It was all green screen. Yeah. Local. Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing it was when you watch it, it looks like computer generated backgrounds,
Right.
And
way back when.
Yeah. In 1988 for like a direct to VHS thing, that's pretty amazing for that time period.
Huh. Well, it was a lot of work operating that, but yeah. Well, no, I just remember being on the floor covered on a blanket a lot and trying to stay out of the picture. Because they didn't have the money really to get rid of the rods on the arms. It was a low budget. So trying to get rid of the arms, the rods, was very difficult. So that was always a yogi problem.
Well, and I love, there's some great shots like where Eco pops out of a book, like that's just a unique shot in a show like that in that time of this puppet character coming up out of a book. And the other shot that I really love is Eco in a car seat, because Eco's little feet are kind of tapping along with the music. And so it's just, I don't know, I think it's a really fun puppet. And especially for 1988, there's some fun effects in it.
I like to make puppets. I sent you some pictures of a couple other puppets, Beanie and Lumpy, that I like to make puppets that are full body, that you can actually go and animate other parts of them. I mean, again, it's low budget. We don't have money for bicycle cables and all that. But whenever I can, like even with Eco, he had full out feet attached, so that you could use them or not use them, but there was ways to make them do stuff, and I think that makes the whole thing come more alive, and it helps with the production value. Maybe not a live show, you don't necessarily need that, but in production value, it's very helpful to have a puppet that's a little more evolved in terms of this physical. It's just not cut off at the waist.